Welcome to What If We Watched, the show where we ask ourselves, what if we watched this? Today
We're
we're
back.
talking about Sword Art Online.
Ugh.
Oh boy,
Oh.
this was
Yep.
a show.
It's a
Wouldn't
thing.
you agree? Yeah.
Yeah. You got a synopsis for us? I can't be
Yeah.
bothered. I hate this
Okay.
show. Right.
So, in the year 2022, a new hardware and a new game called the Nerve Gear and Sword Art Online have been released, and everyone's really excited.
That's the series.
including our main man Kirito, or Kazuto is his real name.
Wait, what?
Kirito isn't his real name.
My God, this
His,
show just
his,
gets worse
his
and
real
worse
name
and
his real
worse.
name is Kazuto Kirigaya.
That's why it says Kazuto on the Netflix descriptions.
Yeah, because that's his real
Oh
name.
my God.
And
Right,
there he
okay.
meets and then he meets loads of people. Should I do one of the other? Because that's just a synopsis of. Anyway, okay, I'll get to the other
We'll
one.
just talk about it because
I'll get to the other ones
I've got a
later.
lot to I've got a lot of negative things to say. I have
I've
one
got
positive.
I've got quite a few negative things to say, but for me, the negatives of the show make it really fun to watch.
What, do they make it watchable?
No, they don't make it watchable.
Not for me.
They make it really funny.
I barely made it through 3 episodes. I got up to episode 4 and I said, nah, I'm stopping.
I saw this video where
You
someone
watched 3
said,
seasons, honestly. We're
I
only
haven't
going to do
finished.
season 1.
I haven't finished season 3.
Don't pretend. Don't pretend you haven't finished it and you're
I
already on
haven't
season
finished. I
6.
started it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
I am on episode 8 of season 3.
Anyway.
Um, I saw a video where someone said that the first 3 episodes of the show were the only good ones.
um, they weren't even good. That's man. If those are the only good ones, then I would struggle.
Okay.
Like I
So
would
what
seriously
negatives
struggle.
have you got?
Right. The first episode was fine. It was intriguing. I'm not gonna lie. I did want to watch more, and then the second episode came along, and it was god awful, and the third was exactly the same.
I do agree with you there. I didn't enjoy the second episode either.
But the thing is, you carried on, whereas I got to the end of the third episode and thought, I I I said to you when I after I'd watched the episode, I said I had more fun looking at a blank phone screen than watching this episode because I did. I It was fine after the first one, and by the time I'd finished episode 3, it was just irredeemable. It was so bad.
For me, I kind of forced myself to watch like the starting few episodes because they were god awful.
Did you hold your eyes open with cocktail sticks?
No, I did force myself. I just kind of sat there and just stared at it, not really having any reaction.
I feel bad
Kind of
for
dead
that show,
inside.
as an anime fan said that they had to force themselves to watch the most
No,
popular
but
anime.
okay. So, this show, it gets worse, but it gets to the point where it's so bad, it's so fun to watch. Just to laugh at it.
How long does it take to get to that point? Because I don't think I could reach that
Oh,
point.
it takes ages.
That's why. I just realised I didn't explain why I hated the first two, the second 2
I don't
episodes.
think you need an explanation.
I
They just kind of
do.
speak for themselves.
No, I don't think my reason. Well, maybe it would be. They basically at the start of episode 2, they introduce a new character, and then halfway through episode 2, that character dies, and they're like, "Oh no, he's dead. I bet you're crying yourself to sleep."
Oh yeah.
And then I'm just like, "No." Episode 3, the same thing happens, but the girl killed herself or something, and then she sings a Christmas song, and it's like, She's dead.
Oh yeah, that's a massive problem I have with the show. They
Yeah.
just assume that you care about characters that you don't. They spend like 10 minutes.
Just
They spend like
just
10
because the
minutes like
characters
with these characters, and then they die, and then they expect us to feel sad.
just because a character is a hero, like they're expecting us to care about them just because they're on Kazuto's side,
I mean, this is
which
a
just
problem.
does not make
This is definitely
sense.
a problem that goes throughout the entire series, and it gets worse.
It's
This
like
problem gets worse.
it's like they're not characters. They're like chess pieces almost. They're just there doing whatever they need to do, and just
Exactly.
dying in the third act of the episode. It's just not enjoyable stuff.
Yeah.
Did you have any positives?
I do. That
Oh,
I love Klein. I love him. He's brilliant.
Klein.
Okay,
What
in
do
the
you?
first episode, he's like, "Oh man, Kirito, come with me."
You have a sister?
Yeah,
That
and
was
then
his
in like
best
episode
line.
three,
You
he
have a
tries.
sister?
And then in episode 3, he tries desperately to get Kirito uh, to stop being like an edgy loner.
Hang
He's
on,
like,
I've got.
Kirito, you don't have to be alone anymore.
Yeah,
And
then
then
he
he just
becomes
gets
this
so
edgy
much
nomad.
better. Yeah.
No, that I've got a synopsis for the for the first arc.
Yeah.
It's one
You
line
didn't
from
even finish it.
yeah, but no, it's a synopsis for the first arc because I know what happens. It's one line from the end of the first episode. Okay, so it is, if I die in the game, I die
I
in
die in
real
real
life.
life.
That was
That was.
cheesy,
I
and I
don't care.
hated it.
That's a line that you could. That's a line that you can just look at and laugh. Just how bad
We
it
had a
is.
friend. We had a friend. I'm not going to name them, but that's the kind of thing he would have said. I think you know
Oh
who I'm
yeah,
talking about.
definitely. Yeah, I know who you're
Hey,
talking about.
he compared all of us to side characters in the anime that was his life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
like I said, had a friend.
there are people who genuinely think that this show is quality.
Like
But okay,
that friend.
there are two like.
Hang on, didn't this used to be your favorite anime?
Yes, but that was
Shut up.
literally the first anime I watched. This was the first anime I watched.
First
So
the worst, second the best, my
you
friend.
have two you have okay. So you have like two types of SAO fans. You have those who genuinely think this show is quality.
Yep.
And you have the people that just want to laugh at it.
Like you.
I converted from like the first type to that type.
What was the second anime you watched? Because I said first the worst, second the best.
What was the second one? I it was. I think it was A Silent Voice.
Ah, right. I'm looking forward to that then.
Okay, so also at the end of the first arc, they're in I'm gonna have to explain this all because you didn't watch. So
I didn't make it.
midway through the first arc, they introduced this character called Heathcliff, who's the leader of the biggest.
He sounds like the most British person ever.
who's like
Jonathan Heathcliff.
who's the leader of the most powerful guild. At the end of the first arc, he is revealed to be Kaiba.
Who's that?
The guy who created SAO.
What, the big blood guy who's like, you die in the game, then you die in real
Kaiba.
life.
He gets revealed to be Kaiba. And he says and he paralyzes everyone except Kirito and says, Kirito,
well, then they have a showdown.
If you win a fight against me, I'll let all the players log out.
Okay, they have a showdown.
If you lose, then I don't remember.
I could have written this show. If they gave me the premise, I easily could have written it. It would have been better.
Then they fight for a bit, and Heathcliff's about to slice at Kirito.
And then he says, I am all the Jedi, and he kills him.
And then Asuna gets in the way and dies.
She dies?
Not really.
Oh, she doesn't die. Okay.
Yeah. Because basically Kirito said to Kaiba, just saying, if Asuna tries to kill herself, don't let her do that. So she's not actually dead. But wait,
so you said don't let her kill herself because she'll stay alive?
No, because basically
But she'd be
they're
alive anyway
no,
if she didn't die.
they are
What
together.
is this
They are
show? Oh,
they are together.
Jesus.
By
It
that
doesn't make
point,
any sense.
I know it doesn't, but
What,
uh,
Kirito
it won't
and
make
the
sense.
girl?
But okay, yeah. So then Kirito turns mega edgy, and then he dies,
He was already mega edgy.
and then he comes back as a ghost and kills Kaiba.
Oh no!
And
Anyway.
then they retcon that in season 3 and explain how that worked by saying that the system can be changed through powerful emotions.
I read an article on why Obi-Wan is so old in A New Hope, even though he's 57. It's basically because those who are strong with the Force have like accelerated aging. That's just a fun fact for you.
Ah, right.
Just crossed my mind when you were talking about the retcon. He's a ghost, but he's killing. He do be killing.
They basically turned it into. They basically tried to talk science about the idea of the power of friendship.
Oh yes. No, I would
Okay.
like to talk about a positive thing. The art was good. The
The
music was
music
good.
was brilliant. Music's
That's
brilliant.
That's my positives. The art was good. The music was good.
Okay.
It ends there.
So so during Arc 2, Kirito and most other players are able to log out.
Yay!
Except
But
for
then he comes back to life,
No,
and you're stuck in the cave.
There's 300 players who haven't logged out yet, including Arsenal.
That was me when Black Ops Cold War came out.
Okay. This arc is the most controversial arc.
What, Arc 2?
It's very controversial.
Is it very anime? Is it anime moments?
Yeah. No.
Boy, you should make just a side video on this channel. Top 10 anime moments.
I haven't watched
I'd love
enough
to see
anime.
that.
I haven't watched enough anime to really say.
But, well, I'll just look up hentai and just top 10 anime moments.
Basically, someone took a pic. So there's this new game called Alfheim Online. And there's like a world, and like the main objective of this game is to climb this tree, but it's like impossible.
Right.
And then
the main objective is to climb a tree.
Yeah. And then
is it like a big tree?
Yeah, it's like it's massive.
With like a room on it and stuff, and hotel rooms. Very cool. Okay.
And then like the people who were closest enough to overcoming it, they saw like a bird cage at the top. They took like a screenshot, and someone and the person in the bird cage is Asuna.
Oh.
And then Kirito's like, man, I got to join this game to help. And then he meets a character called Leafa, who's his sister, who he doesn't know is his sister yet, but she is.
Interesting. I'm just looking up. Is it called the World Tree?
Yeah, it's the World Tree.
Look at that. It's like that thing in London. The Helter Skelter.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. To be honest, I would have liked to see that. Oh, no.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't like the show.
I also don't like the show. Oh yeah. Well, I kind of do. But anyway.
You do.
Basic. I don't know. I don't want to talk about basically is what happened in this show. But I kind of have to, so you understand what I'm talking about.
I don't want to understand. I hated every second of those 2 episodes.
Literally, yeah. Okay then. So I'm just gonna skip the second arc. It doesn't really matter anyway. Asuna wakes up in the end, and a guy dies.
She's back. She's back from the dead. She's here.
Yeah, and then it's season 2 is bad, like really bad. No, not even bad that it's funny. It's just really bad.
It's like Pirates of the Caribbean 4.
The first arc of season 2 is okay. It draws out for a long time, but it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. The second arc in that season is really boring. Like really
Second
boring.
arc of season 2.
Yeah, seriously boring.
Just tell me there's an anime moment to lighten it up.
There isn't.
Oh,
And then the
it's just
third
nothing.
Third
It's just
arc
empty.
is the worst thing I've ever seen ever. Third arc is the worst thing I've ever seen ever.
Wait, there's 3 in season 2.
Yeah. No, the second arc is like 3 episodes long.
Filler.
It pretty much is.
Very filler.
No, it's
Are we
all
going to
filler.
do
Season 2.
Are we going to do ratings out of 10?
Oh, I'm not finished yet.
Oh, you thought I was done.
Basically, okay. In the first arc of season 2, there's this character introduced called Xenon, who's like who has PTSD because
It's Xenon.
because she accidentally shot a guy when she was like 6.
Oh, that character. Okay, I didn't realize her name was Seaman. I mean, Xenon. Xenon.
Her real name is like Arsuda.
Wait, what?
People don't use their real names.
Asuda.
Asuda, yeah. Shino Asuda.
Well, why can't they just make the names different from each other? I'm Kirito. I'm Kazuto. I'm Asuna. I'm Asuda. Like, seriously.
No,
it's just painful.
No, Asuna's name is just Asuna in real life as well.
Oh, who cares? It's a bad show, and they can't come up with characters' names.
Kind of is. Anyway, okay.
We're just both sighing.
Okay.
That's sort of
That's it.
Just sigh.
That's all I can say about season 2. Season 3, I'm not going to talk a lot about. Basically,
Just started it.
Kirito's the only one who gets trapped. He gets like mugged.
He's a sword wielding nomad, and he gets mugged.
Yeah, in the real world, he gets
real
mugged
world.
and then gets put in a VR device to save his life.
Is that the thing on the thumbnail?
No, that's from season 2. This is season 3.
Oh, my apologies.
And the thing like reads your soul. It reads your soul.
Soul reveal.
And then basically he gets put in this like other world that is basically full of AI, like really realistic AI. But like the whole thing is that when a day passes in like the real world, like 2 years pass.
It passes in real life.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's literally all I can say about what happens. Anyway,
praise the Lord.
Okay, now I'm gonna talk about. Okay,
Jeez.
Just saying, this show had everything going for it. No,
yeah, in episode 1,
the company who made it is well renowned.
Not anymore. They better
No. Their most recent show has been nominated for Anime of the Year.
What's it called? I'm gonna look at.
It's called
Is it good?
Kaguya Summer Season 2.
What? Love is War.
Yeah.
2021. So it's a rom-com. I'm not interested.
That's the thing. These are the same people that made Angel Beats.
Oh, is that good?
Angel Beats is very popular.
Okay, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I mean, yeah, fine. Silent Voice, I am looking forward to. That sounds good.
I don't really get how this was bad. Like the show that the company
it's badly written. That's all.
That the company who made it is actually no. Apparently, the book it's based off isn't very good either.
It's like they had the creator of the book or the show or whatever had like 3 definitive plot points they wanted to get to, and then in between those plot points they would just have, okay, so he's going to join a gang and one of them's going to die and then he's going to leave, and then he's going to join a gang and one of them's going to die and then he's going to leave, just over and over again with boss fights. It sort of sprinkled around in there, and then you get to the end of the arc and it's like, wow, you did it, It's so well earned, and it's not. And I hate this show. If you couldn't tell.
I mean, a lot of people do hate it.
Good.
And I mean, but the people who do enjoy it,
Are sinners.
most of the time they're new they're people who've just gotten into anime.
I'm not into anime yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I've enjoyed one piece of anime out of like the 3 we've seen,
Okay, yeah, okay.
which was Weathering with You, which was good.
I mean, I've got another positive. I kind of like Kirito and Asuna's relationship.
I didn't see enough of it, but it
I
was
mean, it's
fine
pretty.
from what I saw. Pretty generic, but yeah.
It kind of just you know, it kind of just it consists mainly of one. So usually in like these types of things, it's like one of the people just gets kidnapped just all the time, but like they take turns almost dying,
Getting
getting
kidnapped.
saved by the other.
Very cool.
Also,
That's it.
this show like inspired a movement. I'm not
God.
joking. It did. It inspired a movement.
The Sword Art Online movement. What movement did it inspire?
It's called. It created a new genre.
Called?
Well, it was a
Sword
genre.
Art Online.
It was a genre
called
to
anime.
begin with. It's called isekai.
What the hell?
Which the genre started with a show called Inuyasha, which released in 1982.
Jeez.
But yeah, Sword Art Online was the show that really got it moving. And
like 30 years later.
There have been so many since then. They're pretty much all the same. And probably
so what constitutes that genre?
People getting transported to a fantasy world.
Okay.
And it's just all the same with like basically there's like 2 or 3 released every single season.
Well, like season of the year.
Yeah. And like and like they all have some form of gimmick. Like one was literally called In Another World with My Smartphone. That was the title of the show.
In Another World with My Smartphone. That makes it sound like the character is in love with their smartphone. I think so.
Okay. Do you want to do ratings?
I don't know if I do. I mean, I'm not feeling generous, if I'm honest.
I mean, so, I'm kind of just... Yeah.
What would you give it? I got my calculator ready because I can't do math.
I'd give it... Do you want me quality or enjoyment?
Bit of both.
Because I got so much enjoyment.
Do enjoyment minus the quality.
Season 1 I enjoyed. Season 2, no. Season 3, no. So, okay.
Hit your overall enjoyment mark and then your overall quality mark, and just take quality away from enjoyment. That's what I'd do. I had low quality and no enjoyment, so you can kind of tell what I'm going to give it. I don't need my calculator.
I'm just going to do quality because, like, enjoyment
doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter, basically.
Okay. I'm going to have to give this show a 2 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 1. So that gets it a staggering
a 3 out of 20.
That is quality. 3 out of 20. Oh, man.
I also want to...
Wow. Shows how much we like this show.
Okay, I've got a question for you just to end this off.
Okay.
Why do you think there are people who think this show is quality?
They're disillusioned.
They're
so enthralled by the concept of if I die in the game, then I die in real life, that they don't think about the actual quality of the show and that it's more than just I'm in a video game, but it's realistic. It's more than that. It's not more than that. I mean, it's more than that, but the stuff that is more than that is less than the concept itself. It's like that. I believe that the fans of this show treats it almost like the first episode is the only thing that came out of it, which I wish was true because then
No.
it would be good. Like
A
it
lot
would be
of
at least a 4.
pretty much most of the people who say this show is quality, they talk about the latter parts.
Oh well, I haven't seen that, so I don't care.
This show managed to this show. It started off with barely any quality whatsoever, and somehow
And it ended with barely.
and somehow it managed to get worse from there. That's okay. That's some achievement. That is some achievement.
Respect to Makoto Shinkai or whoever made this thing.
He
Respect to them. Yeah, no, I can tell.
The guy who made the novels was called Reki Kawahara.
Ricky.
Reki.
Oh, Reki. He's doing a Reki of literature, and he's doing a bad job. That's my title for this show. He's doing a Reki of literature, and he's doing a bad job.
Did you know that he made I don't know how many series he's made, but I only know of 2. It's this one and one called Our Cell World, which is literally a copy of Sword Art Online. No,
he's a George Lucas kind of guy.
He literally copied it, but literally just switched out. Just switched out the main character.
He's not George Lucas. He's Disney with The Force Awakens.
It's literally
which is my favorite. Which is my favorite Star Wars.
It's Sword Art Online, but
2.
But the protagonist
2.0.
The protagonist is a girl. That's the only difference.
Oh man. Okay.
Which
I would
pretty average.
I would talk about what we're gonna watch next week, but the list is always shifting around, so I can't make any promises. Promises? I can't make any promises because the list is always shifting about. But as of time of recording, we got Inception, then Pirates of the Caribbean, then A Quiet Sound, aka Silent Voice. That's what it's called. That's the name of the show. Movie. Okay. That's my parting note. 3 out of 20. What a good score.
Yeah. Best score we've had.
Wow.
This show was painful.
Yep.
I agree. This show was full of pain. Please don't watch it. Okay, bye.